Hey everyone, and welcome back to my channel. Today, we're diving headfirst into the wonderful world of gardening. I always say there's nothing quite like stepping out your back door and harvesting fresh ingredients for your dinner table. So, get ready to transform that patch of earth into a thriving, productive oasis. Join us as we unveil the top 12 crops to grow for a sustainable and fruitful harvest, and the essential tools every gardener should have. Before we jump into the veggies, let's talk about soil health. That's where our first must-have comes in. Lacy Phacelia. This annual cover crop is a true garden superhero. It improves soil structure and attracts pollinators like bees and butterflies with its beautiful purple blooms. Pollinators are the key to a bountiful harvest. The best time to sow Lacy Phacelia seeds is in the early spring or fall. Sprinkle the seeds directly onto the soil, rake them in lightly, and water well. Within a few weeks, you'll have a gorgeous carpet of purple flowers attracting all the beneficial insects to your garden. Once the flowers fade, you can cut the plants down and leave them on the soil as a natural fertilizer. Lacy Phacelia is a true game changer for any sustainable garden. Next up, we're talking about a garden classic: tomatoes. There's just something so satisfying about plucking a sun-warmed tomato straight from the vine. I recommend going for a mix of cherry tomatoes and determinate varieties. Cherry tomatoes, like Sun Gold or Sweet Million, are perfect for snacking and produce abundantly throughout the season. Determinate tomatoes like Roma and San Marzano are great for canning or making sauces. When planting your tomatoes, choose a sunny spot with well-drained soil and provide them with support, like stakes or cages. With a little love and care, you'll have more tomatoes than you know what to do with. Trust me, a little support goes a long way. Now let's talk about lettuce. This leafy green is a staple in my kitchen and so easy to grow. Whether you prefer crisp romaine, buttery Bibb, or vibrant red leaf lettuce, there's a variety for everyone. Lettuce is a fast-growing crop, which means you can enjoy fresh salads all season long. The key to a continuous harvest is succession planting. Sow a small amount every 2 weeks. Lettuce prefers cooler temperatures, so plant them in early spring or late summer. You can even grow lettuce in containers on your patio if you're short on space. To keep your lettuce from bolting, make sure it has some shade during the hottest part of the day. A little bit of shade will keep those leaves tender and flavorful all season long. Let's add a little spice to our gardens with radishes. These colorful root vegetables mature in just a month. Their peppery bite adds a delicious crunch to salads and sandwiches, and they're incredibly easy to grow. Plant radish seeds directly into the ground in early spring or late summer, and make sure they get plenty of water. Radishes are great for intercropping, meaning planting them between slower-growing vegetables. Their bright colors add a touch of cheer to any garden bed. You can eat them raw, roasted, pickled, or even add the greens to stir-fries for a peppery kick. Next up, we're talking about green beans. These versatile vegetables are a must-have for any sustainable garden. Green beans come in 2 main types: bush beans and pole beans. Bush beans grow in a bushy habit and don't require any support. Pole beans are climbers and need a trellis or stakes to climb on. I love growing pole beans because they take up less space and produce an abundance of beans all season long. When planting your green beans, choose a sunny spot with well-drained soil. Green beans are relatively low maintenance but benefit from regular watering. To keep bean beetles at bay, try planting a sacrificial crop of marigolds nearby. Get ready for an abundance of deliciousness with zucchini. These prolific producers often provide more zucchini than one family can handle. Zucchini plants are easy to grow, preferring a sunny location with well-drained soil. Once your zucchini plants start producing, be prepared to harvest regularly. Even if you end up with a surplus, there are countless ways to use them up, like zucchini bread, noodles, or freezing for later use. Next up is a nutritional powerhouse, kale. This leafy green is packed with vitamins, minerals, and antioxidants. Kale is a cool season crop, best planted in early spring or late summer for a fall harvest. It prefers a sunny location with well-drained soil but can tolerate some shade. When planting your kale, space the plants about 12 to 18 inches apart. Kale is relatively low maintenance, but benefits from regular watering. To keep cabbage worms at bay, try covering your kale plants with a lightweight row cover. Let's talk about another leafy green that deserves a spot in every garden: spinach. This versatile vegetable is packed with nutrients. Spinach is a cool season crop, best planted in early spring or late summer for a fall harvest. It prefers a sunny location with well-drained soil, but can tolerate some shade. When planting your spinach, sow the seeds thinly in rows or broadcast them over a prepared bed. Spinach is a relatively fast-growing crop, and you can start harvesting baby spinach leaves in as little as 30 days. Now, let's talk about carrots. These sweet and crunchy root vegetables are incredibly rewarding to grow. Carrots come in a variety of colors, adding a touch of whimsy to your garden beds. Carrots are a cool season crop, best planted in early spring or late summer for a fall harvest. They prefer a sunny location with loose, well-drained soil. When planting your carrots, choose a spot that hasn't been recently fertilized with manure. To ensure straight, long carrots, amend your soil with compost to improve drainage. Carrots are slow to germinate, so keep the soil consistently moist until the seedlings emerge. Let's add some Asian flair to our gardens with bok choy. This versatile green is prized for its tender leaves and crunchy stalks. Bok choy is a cool season crop, best planted in early spring or late summer for a fall harvest. It prefers a sunny location with well-drained soil, but can tolerate some shade. When planting your bok choy, space the plants about 12 to 18 inches apart. To keep cabbage worms at bay, try planting a sacrificial crop of nasturtiums nearby. Let's move on to another garden favorite: peas. These sweet and tender legumes are a true delight to grow and eat fresh from the vine. Peas are a cool season crop, best planted in early spring as soon as the ground can be worked. They prefer a sunny location with well-drained soil. When planting your peas, provide them with some support, such as a trellis or stakes to climb on. Peas are relatively low maintenance but benefit from regular watering. To extend your pea harvest, try planting both early and late maturing varieties. You can eat them fresh, steamed, or added to stir-fries and salads. And for our final must-grow crop, let's talk about the Navajo thornless blackberry. This thornless variety gives you all the juicy, sweet berries without the hassle of prickly thorns. The Navajo thornless blackberry is a vigorous grower and can produce an abundance of berries throughout the summer. It prefers a sunny location with well-drained soil and benefits from regular watering. These blackberries are self-fertile, so you don't need to worry about planting multiple varieties for pollination. To keep your blackberry plants healthy and productive, prune them regularly. With a little care, your Navajo thornless blackberry will reward you with delicious, juicy berries for years to come. Well, there you have it, folks. My top 12 must-grow crops and essential tools for a sustainable and fruitful garden. I hope this video has inspired you to get out there and get your hands dirty. Remember, gardening is a journey, not a destination. Don't be afraid to experiment, learn from your mistakes, and most importantly, have fun.
In 2025, sustainable gardening is more important than ever. Our planet faces numerous environmental challenges, from climate change to biodiversity loss, and the way we grow our food can either contribute to these problems or help solve them. We need to grow food while protecting nature. This means adopting practices that not only yield healthy produce, but also support the ecosystems around us. Sustainable gardening is about creating a balance where both humans and nature can thrive. Sustainable gardening helps us do this by incorporating methods that are environmentally friendly and resource efficient. Techniques such as composting, crop rotation, and natural pest control are key components of this approach. It means using methods that are good for the earth. For instance, natural mulching helps retain soil moisture and suppress weeds without the need for chemical herbicides. Eco-friendly tools and practices reduce our carbon footprint and promote a healthier planet. Sustainable gardening helps fight climate change. By using green technologies like solar-powered garden equipment and rainwater harvesting systems, we can significantly reduce our reliance on fossil fuels and conserve precious water resources. It reduces waste and pollution. Composting organic waste turns kitchen scraps and garden clippings into nutrient-rich soil, reducing the amount of waste that ends up in landfills. These practices create healthier ecosystems by enhancing soil fertility and promoting biodiversity. By adopting sustainable practices, we can all make a difference. Community gardens are a great example of how collective efforts can lead to significant environmental benefits. They bring people together, foster a sense of community, and provide fresh, local produce. This essay will explore essential tools for sustainable gardening in 2025. From ergonomic hand tools to advanced soil testing kits, these tools are designed to make sustainable gardening accessible and effective for everyone. These tools help conserve water, build healthy soil, and reduce waste. Rainwater harvesting systems collect and store rainwater for irrigation, reducing the need for municipal water. Soil testing kits help gardeners understand their soil's nutrient needs, allowing for precise and efficient fertilization. They are easy to use and make gardening more enjoyable. Ergonomic tools reduce strain and injury, making gardening accessible to people of all ages and abilities. Gardening together as a family not only provides fresh food, but also teaches valuable lessons about sustainability and environmental stewardship. Let's explore how these tools can transform your garden into a thriving and eco-friendly space. With the right knowledge and equipment, anyone can create a garden that is not only beautiful and productive, but also sustainable and beneficial for the planet. Join us as we delve into the world of sustainable gardening and discover how you can make a positive impact on the environment, one garden at a time. Water is precious, especially in gardening. Every drop counts when it comes to nurturing our plants and ensuring they thrive. Traditional sprinklers often waste water. They spray water indiscriminately, leading to runoff and evaporation. This not only wastes water, but also doesn't efficiently reach the plant roots where it's needed most. Water-wise irrigation systems deliver water directly to plant roots. These systems are designed to minimize water loss and ensure that plants receive the right amount of moisture. This reduces evaporation and saves water. By targeting the root zone, these systems ensure that water is used efficiently, reducing the amount lost to the atmosphere. Drip irrigation is a popular water-wise method. It involves a network of tubes and emitters that deliver water slowly and directly to the base of each plant. Soaker hoses are another efficient option. These hoses are porous and allow water to seep out slowly along their length, providing a gentle and even distribution of moisture. They slowly release water directly to the soil. This method ensures that water penetrates deeply into the soil, reaching the root zone without causing surface runoff. Timers and moisture sensors make these systems even smarter. Timers automate watering schedules, ensuring that plants are watered at optimal times, such as early morning or late evening, when evaporation rates are lower. Moisture sensors detect soil moisture levels and adjust watering accordingly. These sensors provide real-time data, allowing the system to water only when necessary, preventing overwatering and conserving water. This prevents overwatering and promotes healthy plant growth. By maintaining the right moisture levels, plants can absorb nutrients more effectively, leading to stronger, healthier growth and more bountiful harvests. Healthy soil is the foundation of a productive garden. Composting is essential for soil health. It transforms kitchen scraps and yard waste into nutrient-rich compost. Smart composters make composting easier. They monitor temperature and moisture levels. Some even accelerate the composting process. Soil sensors provide valuable insights into soil conditions. They measure pH levels, nutrient content, and temperature. This information helps gardeners make informed decisions about soil amendments and fertilization. Choosing the right seeds is crucial for a successful garden. The variety and quality of seeds you select can significantly impact the health and productivity of your plants. Whether you're growing vegetables, flowers, or herbs, starting with high-quality seeds is the first step towards a thriving garden. Seed libraries offer a sustainable and community-oriented approach to gardening. These libraries function much like traditional libraries, but instead of books, they lend out seeds. Gardeners can borrow seeds, grow their plants, and then return seeds from their harvest to the library. This cycle helps to maintain a diverse and robust seed stock for the entire community. Gardeners can borrow and share seeds, fostering a sense of community and collaboration. By participating in a seed library, gardeners not only gain access to a wide variety of seeds, but also contribute to the collective knowledge and resources of their community. This exchange of seeds and information helps to build stronger, more resilient gardening practices. This promotes biodiversity and preserves heirloom varieties. Heirloom seeds are often passed down through generations and are valued for their unique characteristics and historical significance. By growing and sharing heirloom seeds, gardeners help to preserve these important genetic resources and ensure that they remain available for future generations. Seed saving is another rewarding practice that complements the use of seed libraries. By saving seeds from their own plants, gardeners can create a self-sustaining cycle of growth and harvest. This practice not only reduces the need to purchase new seeds each season, but also allows gardeners to select for traits that are particularly well suited to their local environment. It allows gardeners to collect seeds from their own plants, ensuring that they have a continuous supply of seeds for future planting. This process involves harvesting seeds from mature plants, cleaning and drying them, and then storing them properly to maintain their viability. This ensures a continuous supply of seeds for future seasons. Proper storage is key to maintaining seed viability, and many gardeners use labeled jars or envelopes to keep their seeds organized and ready for the next planting season. Seed saving also allows plants to adapt to local conditions over time. As gardeners save seeds from the healthiest and most productive plants, they are essentially selecting for traits that thrive in their specific climate and soil conditions. This natural selection process can lead to the development of plant varieties that are particularly well adapted to local growing conditions. It's a great way to create unique and resilient plant varieties. By saving and sharing seeds, gardeners contribute to the overall genetic diversity of their crops, which can help to improve resilience against pests, diseases, and changing climate conditions. This practice not only benefits individual gardens, but also supports the broader goal of sustainable and resilient food systems. Section 5. Tool 4. Beneficial insect hotels and pollinator habitats. Beneficial insects play a vital role in a healthy garden. They pollinate plants and control pests. Insect hotels provide shelter for these beneficial creatures. Pollinator-friendly plants attract bees, butterflies, and hummingbirds. Creating a welcoming habitat for pollinators is essential for a thriving garden. Native plants are particularly beneficial for local pollinators. They provide food and shelter. By supporting beneficial insects, we create a more balanced and sustainable ecosystem. Section 6. Tool 5. Upcycled and DIY gardening tools. Sustainability extends to our gardening tools. Upcycling and DIY projects can transform everyday items into useful gardening tools. Old pallets can become vertical gardens or compost bins. Plastic bottles can be used as watering cans or mini greenhouses. DIY projects not only reduce waste but also add a personal touch to the garden. Section 7. Tool 6. Vertical gardens and living walls. Space constraints are no longer a barrier to gardening. Vertical gardens and living walls offer innovative solutions. They maximize space and bring greenery to urban environments. Vertical gardens can be created using pallets, trellises, or specialized planters. Living walls are self-sufficient vertical gardens that attach to walls. These systems are perfect for growing herbs, vegetables, and ornamental plants. They add beauty and improve air quality. Section 8. Tool 7. AI-powered gardening apps and devices. Technology is transforming the way we garden. AI-powered apps and devices provide personalized gardening assistance. Plant identification apps help identify plants and diagnose problems. Smart gardening systems monitor environmental conditions and provide real-time recommendations. These tools empower gardeners with knowledge and insights for success. Section 9. Conclusion. Cultivating a greener future. Sustainable gardening is an investment in a greener and healthier future. By embracing these essential tools, we can minimize our environmental impact while enjoying the many benefits of gardening. From water-wise irrigation systems to AI-powered gardening apps, these tools empower us to make sustainable choices. Let's cultivate a love for gardening that also nourishes our planet for generations to come.
Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon for more gardening tips and tricks. And as always, happy gardening, friends!